Welcome, ladies and Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Saints Field for today's Division II women's lacrosse action. Your 15th ranked Flagler College Saints are taking on Palm Beach Atlantic. Your Saints are 7-1 on the year and have won their last 5. As for the Sailfish, they are 2-3 on the season and lost their last 2. I'm Jordan Fauci on the call, and here are the starters for both sides. First, with the visiting Sailfish. Freshman attacker, number 4, Olivia Largis. Junior midfielder, number 5, Sarah Metheny. Sophomore attacker, number 10, Addison Johnson. Junior midfielder, number 11, Maddie Davis. Junior attacker, number 14, Ella Howland. Sophomore midfielder, number 16, Jess Carmichael. Junior midfielder, number 17, Katie Avena. Sophomore attacker, number 21, Hunter Levinson. Senior defender, number 27, Katie Karras. Sophomore defender, number 35, Megan Lyons. And senior defender, number 88, Gia Wang. In net for the Sailfish is going to be the sophomore, number 24, Courtney Roush. And we'll give you Saints starters in a second. Have a violation here and a possession awarded to the Sailfish. It will be McGinnis, Morton, Day, Teeple, Pinder, Green, LaFerrier, Stein, Dillon, Seabach, Sloan, and Ribadenera in net for the Saints. Saints coming off of a huge win. Last contest out. They beat the 18th ranked St. Leo Lions by 7 points. 7 goals, my mistake. This is Maddie Davis up top. For Palm Beach Atlantic, they still have no double-figure goal scorers on the season. They've only played 5 games thus far this year. Olivia Largis, their leading scorer, with 9 goals this season. It's Metheny up top. Metheny driving, finds herself in front, but that shot's blocked. Scooped up by Largis. Largis getting downhill behind the net. Seabach, the back-to-back GSC Defensive Player of the Week, forcing a loose ball there for a second behind the net. Metheny up top, defended by LaFerrier. In front of the net, that one's off the post. It will be Saints possession. Shot was taken by Hunter Levinson, the sophomore from Frederick, Maryland. Transferred over from Frederick Community College. Sloan has it ripped from her. Be a turnover here for the Saints. Levinson. Avena. Sarah Metheny. Howland up top. LaFerrier defending. Pass inside. Just kind of snuck by the intended receiver and found its way off the post and in. Palm Beach Atlantic scoring the first one here today. They lead 1-0. Goal scored by Ella Howland, the junior from Stanley, North Carolina. Howland with her 9th goal of the season. Caught Ribadenera off guard there. McGinnis and Maddie Davis at center field here for the faceoff. This one's popped up. We're going to get a whistle and possession awarded to the Saints of their first offensive possession. It'll be the GSC Freshman of the Week passing to the GSC Player of the Week, Ella Pinder and Carly Teeple. This is Morton behind the net. Morton, the leading goal scorer for the Saints, tried to find Allie Miller inside. Got a loose ball scooped up here by Pinder. This is Morton. Splitting two with a nifty move. Inside, looking for Miller, and we're going to get a whistle. Going to be a free position attempt here. I believe that's Sydney Onaga. She'll drive and score. Saints tie it up at 1 with 11:08 left here in the first quarter. Onaga making good use of the free position shot attempt for her, scoring her 8th goal of the year. It's going to be McGinnis and Abigail Francis at midfield here. Katie Richardson and her girls from PBA changing things up here. Draw control. Francis, the sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. McGinnis controls it. Gonna bring it down the sideline. Leave it off here for Teeple. This is Caitlin Trainer. Jordan Green losing possession. Back to the goalkeeper here. This is Roush. Saints pressing here. Bringing it up. This is Kendall Borby. Borby lost it, and it will be Saints possession. This is Morton coming down. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here taken by the Saints. Got a minute 10 left here in the first quarter. Saints tied at 1. The Saints will have possession here in the offensive third of the field. PBA stunning the Saints with an early goal. Just last game against St. Leo, the Saints trailed for the first time since they lost the game back to the number 5 ranked Grand Valley State back on February 16th. Saints haven't lost since then. Delaney Brown. This is Jordan Green up top. Carly Teeple coming off a 5-goal performance last time out. Oniga inside, Delaney Brown. This is Teeple. Saints working it around. Morton driving. That one just wide. Saints got 30 on the shot clock here. This is Oniga. And there'll be a shooting space violation and a free position attempt here for the Saints. Oniga looking for her second goal of the game here. Oniga. 5-hole goal for Sydney Oniga. Saints take the lead 2-1. Second goal of the game for Oniga, her 9th of the season. Saints just need a minute and able to take the lead here with 9:08 left in the first quarter. PBA coming off a tough loss to Slippery Rock. They lost by 16. Have a tough assignment here with the 15th ranked Flagler College Saints. Loose ball. Kicked all the way down into the Saints' defensive third. It's going to be right along the line, and eventually the Saints will come up with possession. Ferrier driving here. Going to play it all the way ahead here to Oniga. Oniga with space right towards the net. Across to Morton, and there will be a free position attempt for the Saints. Oniga with a solid feed there to the cutting Lexi Morton. Morton, the leading scorer for the Saints, coming off a GSC Player of the Week, and she'll score to give the Saints a 3-1 lead. Saints sweeping the GSC Player of the Week awards the last 2 weeks. Lexi Morton with her 29th goal of the year makes this a 2-goal game with 8:28 left in the first. Nice day here in St. Augustine. Partly cloudy skies, around 68 degrees, a light breeze coming in. Been nice and cool here. Loose ball scooped up here and secured by Sarah Metheny. But a loose ball all the way back to the end line. It's going to be Saints possession on the turnover. Teeple's going to scoop it up right out in front of the net for Morton. It's going to be a violation as Morton found herself in the crease even though the goalie wasn't in there. Saints pressing here. Loose ball. Scooped up, but they're making the back line here for the Sailfish work hard to clear. This is Karras. Long pass over the head, and it's going to be a PBA turnover. LaFerrier. Morton now. Inside. Goal scored. That's number 4, Sophia DeSimone. Giving the Saints a 3-goal lead now. It's the first goal of the season for DeSimone. Be a timeout taken here by PBA. Sophia DeSimone, the sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia, transferred over from Mount Olive. Be back momentarily after this PBA timeout. McGinnis heading to midfield. Across from her is going to be Maddie Davis. Saints with the 3-1 advantage in the draw control so far today. Scooped up here for the Saints. This is Kenzie Dillon. Teeple with a great move there. Finding herself some space. She'll play it to Morton behind the net. Inside for Onega. Pass just a little bit wide. Back into Morton. This is Teeple behind the net. Inside, Green. Now Trainer spins, saved. This is scooped up and controlled by the goalkeeper here, Courtney Roush. Roush, the Ponte Vedra Beach native. Saints scoop up the turnover into Morton. Inside, Trainer. She'll wrap around. This is Tanksley. Over to Morton. Morton with a lane. Inside, looking for Onega. It'll be a turnover for the Saints. Saints pressing hard here. It's been a while since PBA has had possession in the offensive zone. Largest going to play this one across now for Karis. Morton picks off the pass. Saints off and running again. Tried to bounce one to Onega. Another turnover here for the Saints. Saints still out in the press here. Really making PBA work to get it across midfield. That one looked like it caught Stein in the face. Gonna be a whistle and possession still with the Sailfish. Finally get it over the midfield line. And Saints nearly forcing another turnover, but fortunately for the Sailfish, they'll have their first offensive possession in about 6 or so minutes. Up top, this is Howland. She has the lone goal today for Palm Beach Atlantic. Lions inside, pass just a little bit high, caught by Ribadenera. This is Seabach. Seabach just weaving her way up. Play back to Sloan. Day up the sideline. Turn on the afterburners. Weaving through defenders, and it'll be a Saints offensive possession now. Trainer up top. This is Jordan Green. We're going to get a flag here. We have a 3-second violation. Going to be a free position attempt here for Claudia Tanksley. Tanksley, the freshman from Atlanta. Tanksley scores. Saints lead by 4 with 2:37 left here in the first quarter. That's her second goal of the season. It's going to the bench early here. Carly Teeple gonna come off in exchange for Summer White, the sophomore from Maryland. McGinnis and Davis. Draw control won here by the Saints. Pinder scooping it up. Inside, this is Morton. Pinder looking across to Onaga. Saints working around LaFerrier. A shooting space violation and a free position attempt here for the Saints. Kylie LaFerrier, the sophomore from Lowell, Mass, will score, and the Saints will take a 6-1 advantage here with just under 2 minutes. That's the 13th goal of the season for LaFerrier, lucky number 13. Saints on a 6-0 run here. Saints making a few more changes. Galen Figueres coming into the game for the Saints, along with Amy Waters, the freshman from Ponte Vedra. Trainer scoops it up for the Saints as McGinnis continues to dominate midfield. White drawing the whistle. Up top, Onaga. Now Trainer. Inside, Delaney Brown. She'll have a free position attempt. Saints look to make it 7 straight goals here. Delaney Brown, the freshman from Mooresville, North Carolina. Brown scores. Saints lead 7-1. That is the 5th goal of the year for Delaney Brown. Saints making quick work of PBA so far. Head coach Grant Kellum of the Saints, his second season. A fantastic job with the program. Good game for him so far. And getting some of his bench some much needed work after a tough couple of games. Saints winning all of them, but relying heavily on their starters. Gonna get some of the younger guys some burn here. McGinnis controls possession for the Saints. Going to play this one ahead here to Onaga. Onaga making defenders miss left and right here. Minute left in the first. Green inside, Miller. Across Morton, she'll score. Allie Miller feeding Lexi Morton there. Saints lead 8-1. That is the 30th goal of the year for Lexi Morton. There'll be 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. It'll be McGinnis and Davis. Saints with a 7-2 advantage in draw control. Possession's going to be awarded here to PBA. Davis driving down now. Sailfish only with one shot on goal so far today. No one able to sneak past Ribadenera. Shot, top shelf for Olivia Largest, the freshman from Davidson, Maryland. Her first goal of the game, making this a 6-goal advantage for the Saints. Largest gets into double digits. That's her 10th of the season. 20 seconds left here in the first period. Saints lead by 6. Two shots and 2 goals so far for PBA. Draw control awarded here to the Saints. Delaney Brown going to bring it in. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock, on the game clock. Inside for Trainer. Trainer splitting a double team. Loses it. Onaga will rip one and score as the buzzer expires. Sydney Onaga beating the clock, and the Saints will take a 9-2 advantage on the first quarter hat trick for Sydney Onaga. You are watching Flagler Women's Lacrosse action on the Peach Belt Network. I am Jordan Fauci, so stay tuned. Second half of action set to start here at Saints Field. We got a nice breeze going from left to right. About 68 degrees, a great day for some D2 women's lax action. Saints lead by 7. First quarter hat trick for Sydney Oniga. Lexi Morton with 2 goals, and then a plethora of Saints adding on 1. Lone goals of the day for PBA scored by Largess and Howland, the 2 leading scorers for PBA. They'll bring it into the offensive zone here with a full shot clock. Deflected by Seebach, forcing another turnover. Seebach in the game against St. Leo broke the Flagler College record for forced turnovers. It's going to be Summer White with possession. Playing it behind for Usher. Up top, this is LaFerrier. Inside, White driving. Plays it inside. Save! Top shelf there. Teeple looking to squeeze one top right into the net. However, a great save there by Rausch. That's her second of the game. This is Davis at the midfield. Howland will bring it in. Only 2 shots on goal today here for PBA. Thaney. Defended by LaFerrier. It's a good move there. But LaFerrier sticking to her like a blanket. Behind the net. Largess looking for space. Defended by Stein. She'll wrap around and rip a side arm shot and score. Olivia Largess with their second goal of the game. Make that 11 on the year for the freshman from Davidson, Missouri, or Maryland. Going to cut this to a 6-goal advantage with 12:47 left here in the first half. Will be Lyons and McGinnis at midfield. Kelly Lyons, the senior from Cincinnati, Ohio, graduate of Wyoming High School. Draw control 1 here by PBA. This is Jackson bringing it down, but she'll turn it over, and it'll be Saints possession. Pinder bringing this one up. This is Teeple. Saints working it around. This is Pinder. And there'll be a shooting space violation. And Pinder with the free position shot attempt here momentarily. Pinder. Pay dirt. Saints get into double digits with just under 12 minutes left here in the half. Ella Pinder with her first goal of the game. That's the 10th of the season for the freshman and the reigning Peach Belt reigning GSC Freshman of the Week. Pender from Millington, Maryland, graduate of Queen Anne's County High School, scoring her first of the game. Loose ball. Trainer battling. McGinnis able to scoop it up. The Saints able to win control off the draw here. Inside Trainer now. DeSimone coming on for the Saints. Teeple. Inside. Ushers. Off the post. Rebound. Scooped up by Usher. She's double team. We'll play it back now to Teeple in front of the net looking for DeSimone. Scooped up by Tanksley. Saints going to settle it down here. Inside for White. She'll score. Great feed there from Carly Teeple to Summer White. White with her first goal of the game. It'll be an 8-goal advantage now for the Saints. Summer White, the sophomore from Annapolis, Maryland. Scoring her third goal of the season now. McGinnis and Davis. A lot of contact there. Trainer able to scoop up possession for the Saints. She'll head downhill. Play it to Green. Teeple behind the net. Looking for a cutter. She'll play it to Trainer. White struggling to keep possession. Davis able to force the turnover. Head now, this is Howland. Largest up top now. This is Matheny. Levinson. Looking for Largest. Scooped up here by the newcomer here for the Saints, Shaylee McGimsey, the freshman from Frisco, Texas. Saints now pushing on the fast break. Cross now to White. Tanksley looking inside for Usher. Ball finds its way to Roush, the goalkeeper. Bad pass. It's going to be scooped up, but a hard hit in the midfield. That was Addison Johnson. She'll head to the box for 2 minutes. And down a hit stick there on McGimsey. This is Sloan bringing it up the sideline. White being pressured. Going to send that pass just a little bit high. McGimsey should be the first one to it here for the Saints. Unable to keep it in, though. It will be possession for PBA. Driving in and scoring is Sarah Matheny, the junior from South Harrison, New Jersey. Going to cut this to a 7-goal lead for the Saints. That's her second goal of the year. Francis and McGinnis at midfield here. Saints with an 11-4 advantage in draw control. Saints also winning the turnover battle by 3. But Ferrier had the opportunity there to scoop it up. It'll be PBA possession here. Sloan defending up top. Howland driving right. And she'll draw a free position attempt here for the Sailfish. Howland already with the goal today. Lauren Ribadenera yet to make a save. 4 shots on goal. All 4 have gotten past her. Howland. Saved by Ribadenera. Saints with the man advantage here. They'll just be released. Newcomers on the field for the Saints. Caroline Daziel, the younger sister of Madison Daziel. But Ferrier coming around up top. Plays this one into Usher. Inside, this is Tanksley. So that was DeSimone. Pinder driving. Saints patient here. Usher with a great spin. Daziel in the center for DeSimone. Hit hard there. Looked like a stick caught her in the head. She'll have a free position attempt here. Sophia DeSimone already with a goal today. Albert has an opportunity to make it 2 here. She'll drive and score. Second goal of the game. For Sophia DeSimone. Got her second of the season. Saints lead 12-4 with 16-12 left here in the half. Trainer scooping it up here. Saints winning yet another possession off the draw control. This is White. Saints working it around here. Morton with a great spin, breaking some ankles out front. It'll end in a turnover. Morton's sending the defender to the turf with a nasty spin there. BBA with possession. This is Howland up top. Bad pass, it'll be a turnover. Megan Jackson unable to connect there with back at Cius. Long pass ahead for Delaney Brown. Brown couldn't scoop it off the bounce. It'll be a turnover right back here. PBA with possession again. Inside Howland. Francis looking for space. Sloan forcing the turnover. Ahead now from Morton. Pass just a little bit high. Loose ball. Scooped up by White, but she lost it. Able to get it again. Morton comes up with it. Morton spinning. He's going to slow it down here. Pass just over the head of Caroline Daisy. Will be another turnover here for the Saints. Lily DeSimone going to come on here for the Saints. Twin sister of Sophia, making her first appearance of the day. It'll be PBA possession here. 65 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Saints leading by 8. Caroline Blaha making her first appearance today as well, and there will be a free position attempt here for Palm Beach Atlantic. It's going to be Olivia Largis. Largis scores. It'll be a 7-goal lead here for the Saints. A minute 45 left here in the first half. Largis with the hat trick. That's her 3rd goal of the game. Make that 12 on the season for the freshman from Davidson. Well, Ferrier able to secure possession for the Saints. Caroline Daziel behind the net for Morton. This is Pinder. Ferrier driving. Now Pinder with a great move. Inside, she'll score. Now Pinder with their second goal of the game. Matches a career high that she set just last game against St. Leo. Reigning Georgia. Reigning GSC Freshman of the Week with another 2 goals here today. Saints lead 13-5 with 46 seconds left here in the half. Davis and McGinnis at midfield. Saints with a 13-5 advantage on the draws. Possession going to be awarded here to the Saints. Into Morton. Morton with some space. She'll drive and score. Top shelf goal for Lexi Morton. Her third of the game. Make that 31 on the season for the transfer from University of Florida, originally from Milton, Georgia. 27 seconds left here in the half. Saints lead by 9. Davis and McGinnis at midfield. Macy Schmidt, the sophomore from Easton, Maryland, making her first appearance of the day here for the Saints. Also coming on is Julia Jacoby, the sophomore from Wilmington, North Carolina. Saints able to keep it in bounds, but that one scooped up easily by PBA. But a great defensive play there for the Saints. That was Caroline Blaha making the interception, and the Saints will take it to the half, leading by 9, powered by 2 first-half hat tricks for Lexi Morton and Sydney Onaga. Olivia Largess also with a hat trick in the first half for the PBA Sailfish. It's been All Saints so far. You're listening to and watching Flagler College Athletics Women's Lax on the Peach Belt Network. I'm Jordan Fauci on the call. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Flagler Lax. Davis and McGinnis at midfield, set to get things going here in the second half. Saints lead by 9. Inside, this is LaFerrier. Saints winning yet another possession off of draw control. Make that 16 on the day for the Saints. LaFerrier. Little handoff there to Teeple. That one's saved. New goalkeepers on both sides here. Alex Eubanks taking over for the Saints. And for the Sailfish, going to be Georgia Carnes. Carnes saying no to the first shot that she faced today. Morton finds Pinder. Ferrier hands it off to Pinder. Oniga. Saints patient here. Got 25 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Morton. Now Teeple. Teeple downhill. Saved. But we're going to get a whistle and it's going to remain a save. I think they're going to just wave off. I believe it would have been a dangerous follow through there. However, it'll be PBA possession here. Very good first defensive possession of the day for Georgia Carnes, the freshman from Littleton, Colorado. Makes 2 saves, but a quick turnover for PBA. Saints not capitalizing there as they turn it right back over. Sloppy possession for both sides as they'll have 16 and 12 turnovers respectfully. Levinson. Good move there for Avina. That one's saved by Eubanks, making her first save of the day. Let's head now to Day. This is Morton. Saints working it around. Ferrier directing traffic up top for the Saints. Hands it off to Pinder. Inside for Green, but she loses it. Morton able to scoop it up. The great move. Looking to find Miller inside. Can't get it to her. Inside, this is Teeple. She'll score. Hickory dickory dock. We got a running clock here in St. Augustine as the Saints lead 15-5. Teeple with another goal today. Assisted by Jordan Green. Teeple making this an even better week for her. Make that 21 goals on the season for the freshman who just came off a GSC Player of the Week. Game set to speed up a bit here as there'll be a running clock as long as there is a 10-goal advantage for the Saints. They'll take possession off of the violation on the draw. Trainer getting downhill to the wing for Green. That one's saved. Kearns already with more saves in less than 5 minutes than Roush had in the entire first half. Not a great day for Roush in net. First half, 14 goals allowed to only 2 saves with a .125 save percentage. Tough turnover there. Saints will have possession. Oniga. Morton with a whole lot of space. Going to kick it back here to Miller. This is Teeple. That one's saved. Garnes again coming up, rejecting the shot of Teeple, who was looking for a second goal of the game. Ahead here and turned over. Nearly turned over as that one was barely retained by the Sailfish. All the way ahead here. This is Levinson looking inside for Largis. It's going to be a turnover as that one careened off the stick of Largis. Eubank's going to bring it in for the Saints. Able to get it out here today. Head now. This is Sloan. Sloan loses it for a second. Going to be a turnover. 13th of the day for the Saints. Thaney up top. Defended by Dillon. Dillon deflecting the pass. Looking inside. That one finds its way into the back of the net for Largis. No longer a running clock as PBA cuts the Saints' lead to 9. That's the 4th goal of the game for the freshman from Davidson, Maryland. Too many men on the field here for PBA. Abby Alvarez, the freshman from North Palm Beach, coming off. Katie Richardson, head coach of PBA. She's assisted by Tony Garufi and Chelsea Smith. Going to be Saints possession here. Guinness is going to play this one back to Seabach. Caroline Daisy going to play it behind now for Morton. LaFerrier directing traffic. Morton up top for Pinder. Saints just kind of working it around here. LaFerrier will take the screen, get downhill, and score! Should be a Carly LaFerrier goal. Well, that's not the right call, as the LaFerrier goal will be taken off of the board. It will be a free position attempt here for the Saints. We respect all of our officials here in the Peach Belt / Gulf South Conference. LaFerrier up top, looking to score her second of the game. LaFerrier drives. That one's saved by Karn. Karns with their 5th save of the game. Going to be a timeout taken by Palm Beach Atlantic. Coach Grant Kellum and Chris Peterson, his assistant, going to have some words here with our referees. Kellum also assisted by Shelby Harrison. Take a brief break during this PBA timeout. We'll come back momentarily with more Flagler Lax action on the Peach Belt Network. On the field here for the Saints, Seabach, Day, Sloan, LaFerrier, Pinder, along with Amy Waters, Eva Stein. It will be Caroline Daisiel up top with Jordan Green and Sydney Onega. Also Lexi Morton all the way up at the point for the Saints. Nearly a turnover, but that one's loose and scooped up by Caroline Daisiel. Saints working it around here. Looking to get this back to a 10-goal advantage, get the running clock back in effect. LaFerriere. Onega hands it off. Pinder. LaFerriere now running over a defender. But that one's saved. Going to get a whistle, and I believe we're going to have a free position attempt here. For the Saints, Carly LaFerriere set to take the shot. LaFerriere scores, make it a 10-goal advantage for the Saints with 4:40 left on the clock. LaFerriere with their second goal of the game. Make that 14 on the year for the graduate from Central Catholic High School. Guinness nearly forcing the turnover there. It's going to be Largest bringing it down the wing. Stein defending here on Howland. Howland with one of the 6 goals today for the Sailfish. Matheny. Howland driving. She'll score off the post. Cutting it back to a 9-goal advantage for the Saints. Howland with their second of the game. Saints with a 10-draw advantage at midfield. Setting up for this one, it'll be McGinnis and Davis. It's going to be controlled by Patton Davis. Patton, the younger sister of Maddie Davis. Katsius plays this up to Howland. Howland spinning. Matheny loses possession. This is scooped up by Sloan. Sloan driving up. He's going to play this one to Trainer. Saints with space. Trainer coming down. Tried to play it to the wing for Onega. Be a Saints turnover. Grant Kellum wanted the 3 seconds call. Saints able to get possession right back. This is a head now to Morton. Side Trainer. This is DeSimone up top. Saints could hold for the last shot here. Tanksley getting downhill, and she'll score off the post and in. Make it a 10-goal advantage for the Saints. Going to be a yellow card awarded here as well to Kendall Borby, the freshman from Medford Lakes, New Jersey. But the Saints able to make this a 10-goal advantage yet again on the goal for Claudia Tanksley. That's her second of the game. Tanksley on the year with 7 goals. Should make that, so that's my mistake. 3rd goal of the season for Tanksley. Saints going to have possession and potentially opportunity to make this an 11-goal game as there'll be a man up for the next 2 minutes. 27 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Going to be 10 seconds here for the Saints. Going to be a green card awarded as well here. Too many players on the field for PBA. Saints with 10 seconds for the end of the 3rd quarter. Saints will be 2 men up here. Onega, Tanksley. Inside, this is Morton. Getting downhill. 5 seconds left. Inside, Trainer scores as the time expires in the 3rd. Saints lead 18-7. Be back momentarily with the 4th and final quarter of action here at Saints Field. The last second goal for Caitlin Trainer wiped both penalties off the board for PBA, so they'll be back at neutral. No advantage for the Saints anymore. However, the Saints leading by 11. There'll be a running clock most likely for the remainder of the fourth, unless PBA can put together 2 unanswered goals here. This one's played in now to Levinson. Matheny driving. Little wraparound here. Would have been a shot attempt if not for the great defensive play from the Saints back line, forcing the loose ball. Still loose. Looks like Anna Day will be able to scoop this one up. Actually, she'll just take it out of bounds. Ten seconds on the shot clock. This is Matheny. Ferrier defending. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And there'll be a shot clock violation. It will be Saints possession. He's going to play this one back to Eubanks. Up to Pinder. Saints get it into the offensive side here. New rival on the field here for the Saints. Molly Schmidt, sophomore from Eastern Maryland. Transferred over from Rollins College. Ten seconds on the shot clock. This is Summer White. Loses it, and we're going to have Saints possession with 6 seconds. White with the free position attempt. White to Ferrier, to Pinder. Inside, Miller. Shot, bar down. Actually, that one hit off the post and went out. Got a little too excited there as the shot clock was winding down. It will be an 11-goal advantage for the Saints. Ahead, this is Johnson. Johnson looking inside, but LaFerrier looking like a prime Ed Reed out there picking off the pass. Going to bring it down the sideline. For the Saints to be patient here. 11-goal advantage. Really pull some time off of the clock. We're going to have a couple substitutions here for the Saints as well. Kaylin Figueres going to come into the game, along with Shaylee McGimsey. Green working off the screen is going to play this to Summer White. Has Pinder inside. She'll pull one just a tad wide. Pinder looking for the Hattie. And so we'll have 20 seconds on the shot clock now. Will be LaFerrier up top. Handoff action. This is Green. Pinder. That one saved by Carnes. Carnes, by far the better goalie today. He's only allowed 6 goals, or has 6 saves compared to the 4 goals she's allowed. Roush, the starter, a rough one in net. 14 goals to only 2 saves. Loose ball. Another loose one, and Seabach forcing another turnover. Might be the best defender in all of Division II. I think that's 3 turnovers she's forced. Morton bringing it down. Bella Graziano, the freshman from Sayville, New York, making her first appearance of the game for the Saints. Saints turning it over. Howland will have a free position attempt here. Howland saved by Eubanks. Banks with her second save of the game. Saints turn it over, however. Teeple able to scoop it up. Saints with some space here. This is Graziano. Trainer downhill. She'll rip one top shelf. Some high chet into the back of the net for Caitlin Trainer. Saints make this a 12-goal advantage with 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Trainer with her second of the game. That'll be her 15th of the year. Final four here for the Saints. Delaney Brown scooping up the control off the draw. Trainer turning on the Jets here. Teeple. Morton downhill, top shelf, bar down, goal. They're going to give it to her after the conference from the officials. That's a highlight reel shot, ladies and gentlemen, for Lexi Morton. Make that her fourth goal of the game. She has 32 on the season. Saints lead by 13 with a score of 20-7. This is Largest on the wing. Katie Carlson coming in here. Sadie Davis, the sophomore from Hillard, Ohio, making her first appearance of the game today. Some solid defense there on Holland. Right out front of the net, though, is Maddie Davis. She'll go top shelf to score and cut this to a 12-goal advantage for the Saints. The crowd goes wild here in St. Augustine. .50 seconds left here. Saints with a 10 advantage draw controls as Delaney Brown scoops up yet another one for the Saints. Looking out front for Graziano. Loose ball. Giving back to the goalkeeper here, Carnes. 19 turnovers on the day or 20 turnovers on the day for the Saints. We're going to play this one ahead, and a solid hit there as we're going to have an injured player. That was Jaden Hardy, the freshman from Lebanon, Pennsylvania, coming on and laying the boom as we'll have a sailfish down. That's Jenna Brione, the freshman from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. We'll take a brief break as they check on the freshman attacker. All right, so there's 9 seconds left here in the game. Saints looking to close this one out. It'll be another double-digit win for them. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Lexi Morton with 4 goals as the Saints win 20-8 against Palm Beach Atlantic. The next game for your Saints will be Sunday at 1 p.m. here when the Lee Flames come to town. They'll be at 1 p.m. Make sure you tune in. For myself and the rest of the Flagler Saints family, I'm Jordan Fauci. Thank you for tuning in to the Peach Belt Network.